Hello and welcome to TreeWalker Talks. This one doesn't actually have an episode number. Title, I'm not sure yet. A break? A pause? I'm not sure. But I had to let this out since I didn't put anything out last week. I really felt that I needed to touch base and let everybody know what's going on. It's me, it's not you. Really, actually it is this time. I'm going to take a break from TreeWalker Talks. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not saying this is it, this is the end, the finale, whatever. I do enjoy doing it. But right now, at this point, some things have come up and I just don't feel that I'm putting enough of passion into it, really. It just doesn't seem to me like I'm doing more scripted, more... This one isn't scripted, by the way, you can kind of tell. More, I don't know, going towards the algorithm. The passion isn't there. And I've lost some of my passion. So I've got a trip coming up, probably the end of September and October. Hopefully this will reignite my passion and get things going for me and get me out of this funk. And we can come back and do things like we used to, just with TreeWalker Talks. I'm going to try to ramp up a little bit more on content, video-wise. The issue with that is sometimes you just have to get stuff done. And it takes a lot longer to set that camera up and go around and video everything and do multiple shots, multiple views, that sort. With the passion being gone, I told you earlier, a lot of my projects outside have taken a back seat. And I need to ramp those up. I just don't know how to get myself to where I can ramp them up. You know, like the grow room in the back of the TreeWalker shed out there. I need to clean that out and get walls up on it and stuff so that we can turn that into a grow room. At least a partial grow room. I don't know. Once we get cleaned out, then I'll see what I'm going to do. I might just cut part of it off and still leave storage back there for some other things. You know, that'd probably be a good plan. But we'll see. We'll see where we get. It'd be nice to have the whole area too. I've got that coming on. I've got my workshop build where I'm actually going to put a floor in what was the goat barn and open up a side door on there so that I can put the table saw in there, the chop saw. Hopefully I'll be getting a bandsaw here soon to put the bandsaw in, because I do have some things I'm going to try to do coming up. Some axe handles, knife handles, even shovel handles in that. I've got some ironwood I want to use for that. So, but for all the time it's taken me to do the podcast right now, it doesn't seem like this is where I should sink my time into right currently. Like I said, when I'm just doing it passionately, you know, before I was giving the homestead update, whatever the passion of the week was, what I wanted to discuss, you know, I used to get people that would say, hey, wow, it's like you're telling me exactly what I needed to hear. I haven't heard that in a long time. I haven't heard a lot of comments on any of them for a long time. So, yeah, we're going to take a break. Like I said, there'll still be some video content. Maybe even some, I don't know, cooking, baking, something like that. I still want to do that kids section. It's just finding time and the passion to do it. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Don't think that I'm like saying the funk's all that bad. It's just hard to get traction to get moving. I'm sure we've all been there, you know. But like I said, I want to gear more towards video content. I need to get out in nature. That's the big thing. But then I've got so much I need to do around here. It keeps me from going out into nature. Like I was going to go seine some minnows. Actually, that's one of my, still to this day, is still, I think it's 2 years, 3 years old, maybe even 4. That's still my number one video. It still gets the most views. So I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy fishing. So I would like to be able to get out there and seine and give you an update on how I seine in that again. just find the time to go. And it seems like, when you have the gumption to go and you want to go, and then it's pouring down rain. Or it rained all week, so then you can't get in the river. Garden's doing good out there. The pole beans in that are slowing down a little bit. But I'll keep you updated. We'll do at least a monthly thing where I don't know if it's a podcast or video. It'll probably be a video where I go over things going on the homestead, what's going on. But I really need to get out to nature. Maybe take you guys on more walks. Maybe start really going before work to do walks, because I think that's where one of my big parts is with this funk, is I'm just not getting out there, not getting in touch with nature and with the spirits there. Okay, so enough of me whining and crying. Just thought I'd give you an explanation of why I'm not putting them out right now. Like I said, we'll see. I'd like to do some live streams if that works out. Wouldn't mind doing them when I'm I'm going into Michigan in September, October. That's where I'm planning on it. We'll see how it works out, because my brother and dad are going up weekends that aren't good for me. So we'll see. I want to go salmon fishing. And, if it's swamped with salmon fishermen and I can't get in there, or they're just not running, you know me. I'm probably going to head into the UP, tackle some sightseeing, some hiking. Love to go over to the Iron Mountains, but we'll see where we go. And I'll try to strap on a recorder. That way, if I fall, at least there's video evidence of what happened. But I'd like to take you along with me. All right. If you have any questions you can feel free to DM me. Feel free to ask them on this post. Whatever. But for right now, for that, I have also disabled my Patreon because I just don't feel like I was putting forth enough for everybody. So we'll get there again. My other podcast, if you haven't heard it, is Lunatars, Legends, Lore, and Lies. It is a cryptid kind of based show podcast, but it's going to spread out into other things too. That one I'm still going to keep going, but I'm debating about, I'm hitting episode 26 of season 2. I have not recorded, but the facts done and everything ready up until 26. Maybe even 27, I'm not sure. I'd like to keep that going and maybe take the break from that, so like a mid-season break, and go to season 3 about the same time I head up to in the end of September, first part of October. So I have to do a little bit more on that, but feel free to jump over there. Like I said, if you search it on there or podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, Lunatars, Legends, Lore, and Lies. Also have a book out for that. All right. Thanks for joining me again. Thanks for letting me explain why there's going to be a little break in the podcast. And like I said, hopefully we'll get back. That passion will be there, and I'll be able to talk. I think a lot of it is just all the junk going on in the world, which I know means it's even more important to homestead and do that stuff, but it's rough. All right, thanks for joining me, and remember, stay alive out there and keep on surviving.